Play my music. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Slick Talk Real Convos. I'm your host, Rick Wandika, aka Slick Rick. Today I got a return guest. The homie Toris is back on the pod.
And we back.
And first time guest, the homie Matt on the pod. Welcome to Slick Talk, Matt.
What's Gucci?
So, we're doing the podcast on the road. We out here in Philly, y'all. It's a trip that they've had planned for a while because this weekend, tomorrow actually, Raiders play the Eagles. Got fans over here. And I'm a fan of traveling.
Fire Sirianni.
I'm a fan of traveling, so I tagged along, and it's a nice ass room actually. It's like this is my
bed for real.
This is my bed for the weekend, but I ain't mad. This shit big as hell.
It fold out.
Yeah, I mean, move these smooth either way. We got a little toast going, so salud. It's technically for Matt's birthday, so happy birthday once again.
Don't spill your weed now.
Fun shit. So it's only day 2. We're out here in Philly. We got it yesterday evening. Trip didn't start off so smooth.
Oh man.
So my mom, she took us to LAX. I made these dudes drinks for the road, and my mom, when she hit the stoplight, I fucking dropped the cup. Mad as hell. Luckily, she got mats, but still, fuck that shit up. Matt, you broke your watch at the smashed the face of your watch at the airport.
I threw up on my travel fit.
Like I wasn't gonna. You wanted to say?
I'm gonna say it. I threw up on my travel fit on the way to the airport. It was so I got these pajama pants on right here. Howdy holidays, but threw up on myself.
Yeah, that came out of left. I don't even know. Like he
came out of left, right, center, everything. Man.
Was not the drink. Can you confirm
it was not? I didn't even drink. I took like 2 sips. I had motion sickness. I ain't never got car sick like that in a long time. So that was crazy.
But overall, the trip's been smooth. We had a layover in Nashville yesterday. I went there last year, which was fun. We were there for a couple hours. Had some hot chicken. Fucked up though. I fucked up for sure. Man. Went to Prince's Hot Chicken. If you're ever in Nashville, it's the OG hot chicken spot in Nashville.
Sure, go check it out. The shit was fire, bro.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But I went. I think last year when I went to Nashville, I tried the hot, and it was good. It was really good. So I tried X Hot and
bold. Woo!
All 4 too.
He got 4 extra hot tenders. Like he
was that.
Shit. That was so
I
crazy.
Didn't even do that. I'm the one in the group that eats spicy food all the time. I didn't even think about doing that.
Medium. 1 hot.
I should have gone at least 1 X Hot and then the rest hot. I like hot. I think I got a little emboldened by like I said, the hot ones challenge. So I had 1, and then we came here to Philly. Had to get some Philly cheesesteaks last night. Got a great recommendation from our shuttle driver. Shout out to Marquise.
Marquise the plug.
I almost never want to make it Philly at home again.
Yeah, that shit was so fucking good, guys.
Nothing compares.
Leo Steak Shop in Sharon Hill out here in Philly. Fire.
Big shout out.
Big ass shout out. So Matt, what we got on the agenda today?
Gonna go get some more cheesesteaks. Gotta go do that.
Home cooking.
Yep. And then later on tonight, we're going to hit that Flyers game, man. I'm looking forward to that. I ain't never been to a hockey game before.
Never been to a hockey game before.
I'm really looking forward to that.
I think I went to a hockey game when I was a kid, like pro hockey game. The high school kids played last year, and they were the number 2 high school team in the country, which is pretty damn cool. A bunch of dickheads, but they were cool. Like they were pains in the ass, but whatever. Hockey's dope as fuck to watch. I'm excited to be there in New City watching the Flyers versus the Hurricane. And then tomorrow we go to the Link, watch the Raiders and Eagles game.
Raiders!
Ain't nobody trying to hear all that.
I'm not going to make it back from Philly, y'all. They gonna jump. If we win, they going to jump me. I'm going to let you know.
And I'm going to make sure it happens. 100%. You heard it here first.
This is where we cut to the in memoriam towards Williams.
I'm like, damn, they ain't won nothing meaningful in my life, and I'm just gone now. Look at
that. Matt, you said your aunt lives out here. I know you got family out on the East Coast. So I know your dad's originally from Washington, right? From DC area?
Yeah, he was raised in DC, born in South Carolina.
Okay,
born in the sticks of South Carolina.
In the sticks.
But moved to DC, I think when he was like 3 or 4 years old, like infant toddler age, and lived out there ever since. And the youngest of 12, so all his family's still out here. You got an aunt that lives out here in Philly. The rest of the family's still in like the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area, kind of.
DMV.
A few down in South Carolina still, but yeah, we out here strong, boy.
Shout out to Mr.
That
Hicks.
Hicks name out here is everywhere.
Shout out to Mr. Hicks and
Shout
the
out
Hicks
RT.
family. Shout
out to the family, man. Love.
I was gonna say, you said it the other day or a couple weeks ago at your birthday. It was kind of a trip. It is still a trip that you in your household or your immediate family, you, your brother, your mom, your dad, all y'all got different favorite NFL teams.
Man, such a trip.
like spectrum's wide as
and like the only one that really makes sense is my dad. Like he's a Commanders fan, but like he don't really watch football like that. But like he goes for the hometown team and he sees them play. He'll check out the game a little bit, but like
a house divided.
Yeah, like I don't know how my mom became a Steelers fan.
Shout out to Mama Hicks.
Especially because she like didn't grow up like heavy in sports. Like my grandma was for sure not a big sports person like that. So I don't know where her Steelers fandom really came from. My brother being a Saints fan, I think that was more of like my brother's a big black and gold fan, so I think that had something to do with when we were younger.
I feel that
he liked the color scheme, and then they were solid. So, but again, he don't really watch.
Shout out to Evan,
man. And then for me, man, it was honestly Madden. The first year I got my PlayStation 2, that was the first game my parents bought us. Yeah, it was Madden. I think 03 or 04, one of those two.
That's crazy.
With McNabb and them going crazy.
Yeah,
I would have thought of anything NFL.
And like, cause like I played with Vic, and Vic was easy to play with. That was that was Michael Vick, but it was a little too easy for me. And I found the Eagles, and I was like, oh, I'm rocking with these dudes. I'm like McNabb. That's when they had T.O., Brian Westbrook, Javon Curse,
crazy ass.
Yeah, like I got to really rocking with them, and then watching them playing games, I'm like, oh, this team is hard.
Yeah.
Like honestly, probably my favorite player was Brian Dawkins.
Oh yeah,
people, bro.
Dog.
He used to absolutely Weapon X, man. I need a Weapon X jersey. I still feel ashamed that I don't have one.
I almost decided to come on, like we did the intro thing. I was about to crawl in just like I was Brian Dawkins. I didn't do it though, but I thought about it.
Like that throwback line. So you said Brian Dawkins is your favorite player.
Yes, sir.
First, do you have an all-time favorite Raiders player?
All-time favorite Raiders? That's fucked up.
It's hard.
Any type of player.
Oh,
you said the Raiders. No, I'm playing all-time favorite Raiders player. Somebody that I really enjoy watching play. Obviously, when I was a kid and I started watching Raider games and playing Madden, we throwing the ball to Tim Brown. So we want to throw Tim Brown. Obviously, I got the motherfucking Bo jersey on, but we didn't get to see him play because we young.
Before our time.
We're very young. Yeah, I think it was his nephew caught a touchdown in our last game. His first NFL catch was a Raider touchdown, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, check that out. Warren Sapp. Obviously, now Max Crosby. That's the dude. Mad Max.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna stay in Vegas.
He wants to,
regardless if we suck or not. Please stop telling him to leave on the end. Every time I wake up Monday morning after NFL Sunday, and I see the droves of Max Crosby needs to leave the Raiders, and like all the comments on our posts are he needs to get out. Fuck out of here. He's staying for now.
For now. If I had a favorite Raiders player growing up that I watched, I would say probably Charles Woodson. I like watching him play. And then for the Eagles, I'm a Saints fan, but since this is the weekend, we're here for it. If I had a favorite Eagles player to watch, that team was legit, but one of my favorite Eagles to watch ever was Shady McCoy.
Oh yeah,
he was nasty, dude. I was not a kid. I think we were in high school or middle school by the time he started playing, but he was nasty. His cuts, his running. He could catch out the backfield. Like he was a weapon. And Deshaun Jackson's also a close second. Fucking deep threat, speedster. I always think of the play. What was it? It was 2010 Eagles versus Washington, and
the bomb.
First play, it was like an 84-yard pass.
And he hit his shit on the lane.
Kicked
that up like what? Yeah,
flick of the wrist.
One of my favorite plays of his for sure.
Michael Vick, flick of the wrist downfield. Deshaun Jackson smoked LaRon Landry after he was talking shit, and walked into the end zone.
To throw a ball like that far on a dime like that is crazy.
To start the game. He was like, I'm ready to start the game. Get your ass down the field.
Man,
since we're on the topic of the LaShawn McCoy, Eagles,
oh my God,
I'd like to say fuck Chip Kelly.
And I would like to
as a Raider fan, fuck Chip Kelly.
I would like to second that as an Eagles fan.
As a fan of football, fuck Chip Kelly.
Fuck Chip Kelly.
because
and Oregon.
He be fucking up programs and organizations, dude. Like he is a for lack of a better term, he is a cancer to any team that he's been with. Even UCLA, I know he had a nice little run there for a couple years. Like he did okay with the program, all things considered. But
especially how they looking right now.
Yeah, but you can stay in college, you can drop back down to high school, JUCO, whatever. But you keep your ass out the NFL, dude.
Yeah, because he keep trying to bring that Oregon system to the NFL, and it's like, bro, it's the league. Like that stuff don't work in the league like that. Like
football's still football, man.
Like you can take some of it. I'm not saying it's all just like dead, it's all just like dead knowledge or whatever. But like you can't try to bring that full system to the NFL.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Trading Shady for what was the guy's name?
For
I know it's like I remember the last name being like Alonzo or something like
Kiko Alonso.
Kiko Alonso, there you go.
I was gonna say
linebacker.
Yeah, from the Bills,
coming off a torn ACL when Shady was in his prime. Like, come on,
that's
dog.
crazy.
Like that's because that was because he was an Oregon guy. Like that's not because this guy fits our system. That was I'm trying to bring Oregon to the NFL. This is the Oregon guy. Let me grab him. Like, no, dude. Like. So it doesn't work.
It's frustrating.
He said, "Next question."
Matt, how do you feel about the 2011 Eagles quote unquote dream team as coined by Vince Young? How was the expectation? Obviously, the team didn't work out, but I don't know if you remember how you felt throughout that season being an Eagles fan.
Honestly, that was like super heartbreaking, bro. More so, like the team we had was the team we had. But like the main reason why I wanted to win a ring in those years is because of Vic. Like, through everybody else on that team, Shady and our defense, like through all the other weapons we had on that team, like I wanted us to win one for Michael Vick because I'm like he's been through so much and he came back with us and is killing. Like he does. Like if there's anybody that deserves one, it's him. So like the fact that we couldn't do that for him is what kind of like burns. Like we had a shot. Like. We had a shot to give him something that that would have like solidified his comeback and his legacy and all that, and just Chip Kelly got caught in his own ways and screwed it all up.
Yeah, fucked it up. I mean, growing up a football fan and being a Saints fan, Michael Vick used to kill us when he first got to the NFL and shit.
Shout out Michael Vick.
Big shout out Michael Vick.
I will say I was a huge fan of his game. Yeah, the bullshit that he went through and did, and to go to prison for a couple years. Came out, got a second chance because of Andy Reid. I mean, it was a great story, dude, and he's just such a talented athlete. Like that would have been sick as fuck to see him win a Super Bowl. It didn't happen. Also, not an Eagles fan, but Donovan McNabb also deserved to win one, but he got caught up in the Patriots' first dynasty.
Yeah, and he got caught in his own ways too.
That too, yeah.
Just like one thing that because I always thought that too, but like growing up and like seeing some of like stories about McNabb, like not taking nothing away from him, but just like. Yeah, he wasn't that great of a dude.
No.
Yeah, man. Hey,
like hearing how some of the guys on the team talk about him in those years, I'm like, okay, I kind of understand like how we didn't win at that time. Now, like, go back and watch some of those games, you're like, oh,
they're treating him like Russell Wilson's treated now.
Like you got
man.
I was like, he was Russell Wilson before Russell Wilson.
Hated.
Like he got some arrogance to him for sure, for sure.
I will say this though, this had nothing to do with Donovan McNabb. I just wanted to say this again since I said it in the cab said it in the Uber yesterday. If I get some drinks poured on me tomorrow, we're in a good spot. Great position. If niggas are throwing drinks at me, that means we're doing really well on the field. I'm talking crazy.
And again, like I said earlier, I'm letting it all happen.
I'm just here for the experience. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. It's like a big ass. It's like 85% chance it's gonna snow out here.
That's some shit.
I'm excited. I haven't been to snow.
Hey, I'm for sure excited. I'm glad
what
we are
East
not
Coast
sitting
experience.
in seats. That's what I'm glad we're not.
Yeah, standing room, baby.
Standing room. Sitting in seats in 30-degree snow and 30. No, we're good.
I was like, being caked in snow. There's no point. You freeze my ass off.
No point.
No. I don't mind standing up during football games. We used to do that shit for CSC back in the day, but
we do that shit at SoFi now.
Yeah, so it's like I'll be chilling. Now I'll put you on the spot a little bit. I know you played football when you were a kid.
Ooh.
Why did you not play football in high school?
What a dick. What a crazy question.
Because you're athletic enough to have. I know you played basketball, and I know that was your passion. That's something you played since you were a kid, and you obviously went on to play in college for a minute. But I always look at you like we played football at the beach, we played football at the park. You got a pretty big arm, so I'm curious as to why you didn't play football in high school.
Honestly, my interest kind of got clipped when I was younger playing because I didn't like. I got stuck on the O line when I first started playing tackle because of my size, and it wasn't like he's like crazy overweight. It's like I was over by like 5 or 10 pounds, and it was just one of those things where it's like I know I'm one of the more athletic guys on the team. Like I know I can do more than just sit there and block. So the fact that I couldn't, it was just kind of like, yeah, this isn't that fun.
Okay.
And then by the time I did get a chance to play like D-line, it was already like too late.
Yeah,
basketball was already like taking on a life of its own, and just kind of, that was it.
That's fair.
What you got to say? I know you got something. What you got to say?
For all my Game of Thrones fans out here, man, playing O-lines like.
I was like,
what do you mean? Playing O-lines like being in the Night's Watch, man. It's a thankless job. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Oh, for sure.
Nah, and honestly, like it wasn't even like the battles of the O line. It was just literally just like I know I can do so much more. Like I know I can be out there catching passes. Like I know I can throw. Like I know I can do so much more. So the fact that I'm just blocking is like it doesn't make it fun. Like basketball, you can go dribble when you want to. You can shoot when you want to. Like it's such a more free game. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and gravitate a little more towards this.
I think with me having joined football just for my senior year at Covina, I think what bothers me, no disrespect to our quarterbacks, Darren, Emilio, and Blythe.
He's throwing names in there. It's crazy.
No disrespect. We didn't have the most successful season. We went like 6-4, I think, in the regular season, and a lot of things came down, to last second plays. The loss to El Monte by 2.
That didn't come to last second play.
Well, not last second play. Sorry, possession, whatever.
That was a combination of shit happening.
But I'm saying if we had a stable quarterback, because aside from Darren played, what was he like? He was quarterback on JV the year before, right? Or
yes,
I know Blythe also was QB, but and then Emilio transferred that year. But I'm saying we had a rotation going because Emilio was getting hurt. Darren was playing, I think, linebacker as well. So we had a stable QB for the season. I think we would have been a little better off. I think you could have been that QB our senior year. That's just my opinion.
See, the funny thing is, I don't think there's a universe on this planet where they have me playing QB at Covina.
Oh
no way!
Especially not at that time. Like might have been tight end.
Might have got away with tight end just because Nick was playing tight end too, and like y'all was built similarly. You just a little darker, But
because I was gonna say like, I went to a lot of y'all's games. The years we were in high school, and like I realized Nick didn't really catch a lot. He was a tight end, but he was more of like a blocking tight end. Like
absolutely.
And I know that probably that could have changed with some, with a different look there. Just because Nick was a strong motherfucker. But yeah, I don't think there's a universe that exists that has me playing quarterback at Covina High School. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, in my mind, seeing you when we played before, you've usually been our QB when we played, like I said, we played pickup at the beach and whatever, Turkey Bowl, whatever. But you've been QB, and like you said, at the time, the coaches for sure would have been like, "Hicks, get your ass on the field."
Exactly. I could only imagine the look on DT's face walking up to him and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm trying to be a quarterback." He would have looked at me like,
"Yeah, put your hands."
Shout out to Thomas. It would have been Brown our senior year.
He would have walked you right over to Washington and been like, "Yep." Yeah. So this is
on everything. On everything.
Right to Washington. Shout out Officer Washington.
Hey, real talk. Hey, I for sure would have been like, "Hey, DT, I'm trying to be quarterback," and he just walked me over like, "Hey, let me introduce you to somebody. Watch, this is your new project."
That sucks because
he says he wants to play quarterback, so put his hand on the ground.
I mean, it sucks because I was, Cam Newton had already won. He won the Heisman.
That was a Cam Newton looking motherfucker.
I was gonna say 6'5", 240, athletic. Like he could move, he could throw. That would have been But we're still in the era of pocket passers.
Yeah.
Still, Cam Newton hadn't exploded
Tom
onto the
Brady.
scene.
When we were in high school, that's when the runners were really starting to like explode. That's when we were getting the
Yeah.
RG3s, the Cams. Yeah.
RG3's rookie year, Cam sophomore year in 2012 would have been our senior year in high school.
Yep.
It probably wouldn't have changed until after Cam won MVP in 2015, took the Panthers to the Super Bowl.
They'd have been like, oh, I guess we can't let niggas run and throw the ball. Guess we can do that. Can't get mad about it.
I'm fucking dead.
There's something actually wrong with you.
Oh, man.
Well, let me take over the question part since you overwhelming.
Go ahead.
So how do you feel, Rick?
About what?
It's your boys last weekend, man. How do you feel?
John Cena's last match tonight. It's
the last time is now.
The last
how do you
time
feel?
is now. It's crazy. I mean, I think it hit me. I told you earlier. It hit me earlier this year. First Raw on Netflix at the beginning of the year. He came out and like some just nostalgia hits. Every time his song hits, I feel nostalgic as fuck. And I was like, damn, he really about to retire this year. That's fucking crazy,
man.
So I've been watching. Obviously, I watched a lot of WWE this year. He did 36 dates. I watched every show that he was on this whole year.
He's putting people over. He's letting things happen to him that's never happened before, like the two girls, Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez, putting the moves on them. Like, that's legendary. No woman wrestler's ever been able to do that. So I feel like that was
sick.
Him being like, yeah, I want to do some cool shit before I get up out of here. Like, let's put some shit on.
I think, tonight he's like, I'm 98% sure he's gonna lose he's gonna put Gunther over.
Fuck Gunther.
It's fine. That's how it works in the WWE. On your last match, you stare at the lights for the next up, and that's what he's always wanted to do. I'm gonna miss seeing him. I'll miss him coming out. But at the same time, he's kind of been preparing us for this for almost 10 years. He's been a part-timer for so long since he became more of an actor. It's just gonna suck knowing that literally, according to him, we will never see him wrestle again after tonight, which is crazy.
Yeah, but then we're gonna see him like WrestleMania in 20 years. You're gonna hear that. He's gonna come running down as like a special guest or something.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
We'll get some shit like that.
He'll definitely still be around and still make appearances, but like fighting and all that stuff.
What do you think the chances are that he does something like he gets some crazy ass TNA deal and they just chip him off the rest of his life?
He got money now, bro. He's been set for a minute.
I was about to say, from the sounds of it in his interviews, he's like completely done. Like, he's completely at peace with where he's at right now. Like, he's solid. He don't need to do nothing else as far as wrestling.
And I think for him, he's not even 50 yet. Rey Mysterio's 50 years old, dude. He's still doing this shit. He's been doing this shit since he was like 14 too.
That's for sure crazy.
I was just using him on WWE. That's
like, but John Cena joined. I mean, Rey Mysterio, he was born into that shit. John Cena kind of came into it from being a bodybuilder to being a wrestler,
rapper,
trapper,
doctor of thugonomics,
actor. Like, he has so many avenues now. He's a business guy. He's an actor. He's fucking Peacemaker. He made it to the Fast and Furious franchise.
Peacemaker.
He's done all this shit, and I think he's set. And I think he's realized, like, he's seen it himself. He said like 3 years ago that he realized he couldn't lift as much as he used to lift, and things hurt more. He's getting older, and his body's just aching, and he doesn't want to be, in 10 more years if he keeps putting his body through it. I'm sure
he's gonna be walking around like Ronnie Coleman or something. Bro.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's like, I'm good, man. I could just work out every day for the rest of my life, spend time with my wife, travel the world, do movies and TV shows.
Probably still act for show.
Sounds like a pro athlete retirement.
Oh
sure.
Yeah, but
like my body's done.
One of the realest.
I'm about to go rest and chill. And
you know what's crazy to me? I was thinking about this the other day, talking about John Cena. This dude started on TV in 2002, 1 year before LeBron James debuted in the NBA. LeBron's been on this is his 23rd year, obviously. John Cena's been wrestling for 23 and a half years on TV. But, we don't think about that, really. We hear LeBron in the news all the time because he's been playing at a high level for over 2 decades. John Cena, like I said, being a part-timer for the last 10 years, he's still, in my opinion, the GOAT in WWE. Is he the greatest wrestler, technical? No. Greatest WWE superstar? In my opinion, yeah, because he carried the fucking organization, carried the whole company for over a decade, and the stuff that he's done in the last decade, putting people over. It's been cool, but yeah, it's crazy to me to think about, like, we're going to trip when LeBron James leaves the NBA. That's going to be a huge...
And honestly, I was just thinking that, like, we're really about to hit that time where we're about to start seeing a lot of major retirements across all sports. Bron, Russ, Steph, KD, Harden.
Yeah. Like that KD retirement gonna hit crazy. Like he's just gonna be. I bet you KD retires and just becomes like a marijuana brand deal. Man, come on now. He can make bread, big bread.
I think. I thought about that. I was like, damn, John Cena's been doing this even longer than Braun. But when Braun retires, it's gonna be like, damn, man, what do we get? Like, there's obviously other superstars already.
But somebody has to fill that role of like the dude. And like, I don't know if anybody can right now. I'm definitely not letting. I almost said something crazy on the camera. I'm gonna stop.
What? It's crazy.
That's the Twisted Tea talking.
I think because for me, like, being a Lakers fan, a Kobe Bryant fan, it was crazy to me when Kobe retired after 20 years. And I really only got to see maybe 15, 16 of those years that I remember because, I was born the year before he was drafted. So seeing, being able to watch LeBron's entire career for the last 22, 23 years.
From a high school
kid to a phenom, the high school phenom to NBA legend, basketball legend is been crazy. But that was what I was thinking. Like, damn, look, we're gonna feel crazy when LeBron retires. John Cena will never wrestle again.
Yeah, that
blew my. I was sitting there like, damn, that's fucking crazy. But you don't think about it because again, LeBron's still playing full time. Cena has been a part timer for a decade now, but still.
Which is crazy. I didn't know John Cena was a part timer. Has been a part timer that long.
Basically, it was like
could have fooled me.
It was all the right. I feel like it was all like when kind of we started showing up in like the Fast and the Furious series.
It was
the movies. It's like
because there was
the movie he did by himself. Was it The Marine?
Oh yeah, that was like 2005, 2006.
So like after that point, I was like, oh yeah, bro can start doing some acting jobs and like really pulling out of WWE.
He did that one. He did 12 Rounds in 2009, another action movie. And looking back, he's said it in interviews before. Looking back, he's like, I didn't appreciate being an actor back then. I didn't appreciate the art of acting. And you can kind of tell, like it's not.
He was doing the John Cena as a character thing instead of becoming that character. Like Peacemaker ain't John Cena. Peacemaker is Peacemaker. You know what I mean? Like the Marine,
that's John Cena.
That's John Cena. Like what are you talking about?
No, that's a great point. He's been. He did when he won the U.S. title in 2015, and he did the U.S. Open Challenge, and then he had the summertime rivalry with Seth Rollins over the U.S. title, and even the WWE title at the time.
Seth
freaking
Rollins.
I think after that is when he really started becoming. Once he dropped the U.S. title, is when he really started becoming a part timer. He had already done the movie Trainwreck as Amy Schumer's
that movie
boyfriend.
Is hilarious. That movie theater scene is hands down. I quote that scene in my head at least 2 times.
I should cross my mind all the time.
Just say fuck you.
I will fuck you, all right? I will enter you. You're gonna enter me? Did you hear what he said?
What are you talking about right now?
I'm just trying to intimidate.
You're just talking about raping him.
Even that scene, you could see John Cena in there, but he was being the dumbass boyfriend character for the movie. That's such a great movie, man. Bill Hader, LeBron James is also in that movie.
Hader's hilarious.
Cheap.
Amari Stoudemire is in that movie. That shit's fun.
Why do I have to pick up the check?
Because you're LeBron James.
Listen, don't look at me no differently now just because I got a little money. Like, I don't know how long this could last.
Here we are, 10 years later. Bron, you still playing, man. Bill Hader's great.
I would have done the same thing, though. Like, sir, don't hit me with that.
Yeah, fuck out.
You gotta pay this bill. You gotta pay
this, man. Bill Hader is a surgeon in that movie, so I'm sure he makes great money as a doctor. But yeah, pick up the goddamn check, LeBron.
Right.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's like, no, you're paying just because you want to pull that bullshit. Yeah. I can't find my wallet. Get your ass out of here.
I bet you,
face. That is your wallet.
I bet you they asked LeBron, like, hey, we're gonna do this, like, we're gonna do a scene. How do you think you should act?
That was
like,
really him.
I'm gonna act like myself. What do you mean?
I've heard a couple of interviews with other people that he is cheap. Like, he don't pay for Wi-Fi at hotels cheap. I'm like, damn, bro.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
NBA superstar, sir.
In y'all's opinion, who's the greatest NBA basketball player who's done an acting job?
NBA to acting?
Yeah.
There's
a lot of contenders.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's a decent amount. Because Shaq got to be in the top.
I was gonna say
if he's not
I feel like Shaq's a cheater though, like not a cheater and like as that, but like can't use Shaq because that dude he was rapping like Shaq. He an entertainer. He don't count.
Yeah.
You can't count that motherfucker because he rapped and was doing music videos and was with the Fushnikins and all that.
That went platinum twice. Like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah, bars. If you ain't never heard Shaq rap, that's...
And I hate when people say it's because of the features that he had. Yes, he had some fire features on his.
They was featuring because he knew how to rap.
But exactly, bro. Like them dudes wasn't just coming on nobody's record. Like
they just talked about the Biggie story. I saw the TikTok. They talked about the Biggie story because he had a Biggie feature, and they were talking about how Shaq was supposed to be at the party that
he got killed at.
Well, got killed after, but he fell asleep on some Toris shit.
Sometimes sleep and save your life.
Yes, but yeah, no, Shaq's a great contender. I know you say you can't use them, but there's also times where like you see Shaq in his roles, like when he played the cop in Grown Ups 2. That's Shaq.
Yeah,
that's fucking Shaq, dude.
I was thinking more Shaq as Shazam or Kazam. Kazam. My bad. I'm thinking of the Shazam movie that everyone's trying to act like didn't exist. Yeah. Hey, remember when Shaq was in Scary Movie 4? Was it 4?
Dr.
It was
Phil.
the beginning,
yeah, that shit.
I had him shooting the free throw.
Yeah, I guess your mama was right.
They did use Shaq a lot. See, Shaq was in a whole bunch of shit.
He's funny. I did think
Good Burger.
Good Burger. That was really funny.
You're not like normal people, are you? It's like,
you think who's the best basketball actor from Space Jam, the OG Space Jam? We got, Muggsy Bogues, Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, of course, Michael Jordan.
I like Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley
honestly
are funny.
Hey, honestly, you ain't Charles Barkley. You just a dude that look like him. Oh, broke my heart. Basketball drugs. I was sad.
What do you say? I never date Madonna again.
That shit was so funny. And when he gets mad at the psychologist, it wasn't a dream. It really happened. And then I thought Patrick Ewing scene with the psychologist was funny too. He's like, "You have a performance," and then you hear, "Yeah. You have performance issues anywhere else?" No, I was just asking. That shit. Muggsy Bogues in there is funny.
When they're walking through the hospital on the head, it's like, dude, oh God,
Bradley.
Sean Bradley. Yeah, no, that was good. I'll give it to Chuck. Chuck's performance was funny. Michael Jordan obviously being the star. And I'll give it to him because he had to talk to nobody.
Hey, I was just about to say, like, that's so crazy. Like, when I heard that, I was like, that's one of the wildest things ever. To like, because that's something that's hard for regular actors. So, like, to not be an actor and to sit there and act by yourself, like,
they could at least have niggas walking around them, bro.
Right? Like, you just got me in here by myself saying these lines. Like, bro, you can't put people in like green suits or something like that.
I'll give it to him because I hate talking. Like I've told you, I've said it. This is the reason I do podcasts now. I hate talking to the camera. It's annoying.
Yeah,
I love talking to the camera. You feel crazy if it's just you and the camera. You're like, who the fuck am I even talking to?
Those people that
can we have somebody off frame just so I can like have someone look at?
Right behind
those people that do those like streamers that do like videos and they're just talking to the camera and being all animated and shit. That shit's so crazy. I'm like, what? You look crazy as shit, probably. I don't know.
Right. If you got a live chat going, that's cool.
People, that's cool. Like, that's still crazy though. It's only cool because it's normalized now. It was weird when it first started.
No, for sure. So I'm saying, like, at least me talking to the camera and cutting up and editing, there's nothing going on. At least if people are like chiming in, I could read off and be like, "Oh, Toris said," like, "Yeah, fuck you, Toris did it."
Hey, Ricky, you should be one of those NPC streamers. You know what I'm talking about? When they get the little ice creams, they be like, you know
absolutely not.
Pizza, yummy. Thank you.
I was like, you just took me back to what's the name? Daniel Lee Curtis from Nessie Classified. They were talking about that when they had their podcast going originally.
I'm dead. Yeah.
He did the voice thing. He goes, yeah, yummy. Like, I'm like, I don't know. So I had to look it up. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
And who are these people that are watching these streams and sending shit? Like, what are you getting out of that?
Right.
Y'all are weird. If you watching, you're weird. That's some kink shit. I don't know. That's some weird shit.
Almost threw up again.
I was about to say that. Don't do that.
Hey, you can edit this in if you want, but the moment I was about to start throwing up, we couldn't even stop. Like, if you ever been to LAX before, you get off the freeway, you go into the drop offs, right? We was in that light tunnel. I was like, we can't even pull over and stop in here. We gotta wait till we get off this motherfucker.
I'm on. I
And then it started.
apologize for my friend and for me spilling the
And
drink.
she probably hates us, man.
Nah,
I told you she ain't never gonna let us do nothing at your house again.
She'll
She'll
be
be like, who coming? No.
She'll be fine.
So that nigga better not throw up in my backyard.
I was gonna. You know what? I got a question from Matt.
Oh,
Matt, because I think I asked Toris this question.
Did you ask Toris the question?
I'm pretty sure I did. Do you have a favorite outing memory with the homies?
Hey, did y'all see how his hand encapsulated that whole can when you grabbed it? That was fucking crazy. Look at the transfer. It looked like a regular gone. Look at that.
Matt, do you have a favorite outing memory with the homies?
Real quick, don't be surprised if you see my foot disappear.
Can't dispense a big ass foot.
I hate this dude so much. I'm sorry, what was your question?
What?
Before rude ass got rude.
This nigga got built-in skis.
Toris, shut the hell up. Do you have a favorite homie like outing memory, like a time where we all gone out, or like not all, but like
most
a group of the homies?
I was gonna say there aren't too many bad nights with us. Like even the bad nights turn into some burnt shit that we can talk about later.
Yeah.
Shit.
If I had a favorite one with you, just to give you an idea, I think when you were still working at 35er, and we all went out. You weren't working that night. We all went out and we had a good time. We skipped the line and shit.
Was that that's right.
Was that the Cinco de Mayo day?
Yes. No.
Cinco de Mayo, I was working that.
Yeah. I think it was right before Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was.
I remember that because didn't you off like somebody's birthday or something, or was it just like
It was just to go.
Oh, okay.
But it was a big ass. It was a big group.
Oh no, it was a weekend I wasn't working. That's why.
35
I wasn't even scheduled to work. Yeah.
Big ass group, long ass line outside 35er,
which is crazy, man. After COVID, all that shit got fucked up.
Yeah,
I was gonna say all lines and groups. That shit was all bad, bro. They said we gonna drink to that after COVID. They did it simultaneously.
Like they didn't see.
Hey, it really was. I was looking at the camera when you did it. I was like, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite memory with you.
Damn, I
that you were around
about that night. That was a lit ass night.
That was a dope ass night. We still got hooked up at the time. Skipping the line was crazy. That shit, people were mad as hell.
Oh, bro, they were hot because we were deep. It was a gang of us.
We had like
people were walking by people on the line. They was looking like, what the fuck?
I think it was like 13 of us that.
It wasn't about the same, man.
Hell yeah. I remember I walked right up to Rock and was like, hey, man. And he was like, oh, yeah, come on in, bro. I got you. I was
like, dap him up real quick. I was like,
shout out Rock Save.
Hey, right. Rock and Creek, man.
Rock and Creek. Powerhouse Security.
Motherfucker, last time I brought them up, you're like, nah, just Creek.
Cap.
It's on camera.
It was not on camera. Rock's a great guy, all right?
It's on the podcast.
Those are my guys. Hey, shout out to Mike and RJ, too, man. Rock's brothers, bro. Shout out to the whole family, bro. Y'all, hope y'all doing all right.
I always had a great time working security with them and with y'all.
Them at C nights, boy.
Woo! Oh, man. You know what? That's a funny story to bring up for Matt. First night.
Oh, Jesus.
The first night I worked with y'all at SC, last second call. Y'all needed one more. Cool. Did that. I pulled up. Matt's like, yeah, you want to stand at the staircase, make sure no girls go up. Easy, right? Long ass line outside that one downstairs bathroom. Some girl was in line. She had to pee real bad. And she kept trying to like go by me. She tried to, girls, they're trying to get what they want. They're trying to seduce, whatever they're trying to do. And I was like, yeah, nah, I need my money, so you go do what you need to do. She was waiting in line, bro. She was wearing short ass denim shorts and she pissed herself.
Peed herself?
She peed herself in line. That shit, and because she was wearing fucking basically denim thong, that shit was leaking out the bottom.
Her shit looked like she got wet.
Onto the floor.
That's that.
And I text Matt, and Matt came over to me, and I was like, "Do we do anything about that?" And he was laughing his ass off. He said, "Nah, that's just funny as fuck. I just wanted to see." And I was like, "All right." And then the brothers came by, and they're like, "What happened here?" I said, "Some girl pissed herself." They're like, "Oh!"
That was my response. That's
for
hilarious.
Sure. I'll never forget that. That was my first night. I was like, I don't know if
nah, that just happened. I just came to see because that's funny.
It was funny. I didn't feel bad because that's my job. Girls aren't supposed to go upstairs because shit happens. But
Never feel bad for doing my job.
that shit was. I was like, well.
That's funny.
Tell these people stop doing drugs in the bathroom.
That is a hell of a response because that definitely sounds like something I would have said at that time. Like, oh yeah, no, you good. I just need to come see that for myself.
Made a poor.
I think one of my favorite USC moments like that had to have been, for whatever reason, that the year Juju Smith came back and did his podcast. I don't know if you remember, it was the year after you graduated. He came back and was doing like a homecoming podcast.
Yeah.
He was filming and shit. Yeah. But my ass was like in the house working. So like everybody else was on the camera, all up in the camera talking to Juju. They don't even know him like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, I didn't get to see the homie.
Yeah,
I'm over here inside.
Yeah, because like I was inside Roman, you were inside, probably Roman too, or something like that. And like somebody
hit something.
Yeah, like
he's looking at the mic.
No, I didn't. I was looking at it. Looking at it, looked cool.
You were saying, Matt? Sorry.
Yeah, no, like I remember I forgot who came and told me, and I was like,
I can tell you who came and told you. I just don't want to say the name.
Oh. I was like, wait, they're doing what outside? I was like, oh, that's cold, bro. They didn't come get me. Like, I don't even even doing that right now. He wasn't like going like that.
Yeah, neighbor just heard somebody die right now. I remember seeing Juju once, his last year at USC. He crept into the party with the bucket hat on, and like he looked around, didn't say shit to anybody, just walked through. I was like,
I remember that. He just came in.
I was like, I ain't gonna bug you, bro. Like I'm a fan, but that's cool. You go do your thing. And then former USC quarterback, when he was at the party, lit as fuck, singing at the top of his lungs with his shirt off. Because I was bartending, and they had I forgot what room and I forgot what house, but he was at the top of that shit, shirt off, surrounded by people, girls touching on him, and he's singing his ass off, looking crazy. I was like, oh shit. I was like, bro, why don't you just like, I was like, this is what you be doing? I'm like, all right, well, I ain't mad at you as long as you do great on Saturdays. We good.
Hey, facts.
And shout out to Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold used to be at the Sid Kai house all the time.
Hey, I was about to say,
I like that dude. He was a cool dude.
Hey, shout out to a lot of them USC football players. That's how nice to pull up, man. It was all super cool.
It was all pretty chill. They never tripped on me if I was like, hey, let me go check to make sure you can come in because the niggas are tripping. So I'm cool with them for that, for sure. And they were never fighting. It was never like, we gotta get the football players out of here.
They never tried to big time shit.
They never tried to just push by us. Like they just.
And there were many times where that whole old line could have easily just pushed right on through. Like, man, fuck what y'all talking about. Like,
I would have blocked them, but no, I'm just playing.
I was gonna say, all right, yeah, you take on that whole.
He said, yeah, all right.
You take on all them old linemen that were there at that time if you want to. Yeah. I'd have stepped right to the side, like, sir.
5-on-1s.
I'm about to go crazy. 1 against 5. Hey, I'm just playing. Y'all relax. That's crazy.
No, there was another time. I can't remember the house, but I forgot. It was like it was one of the homecoming parties, and I was doing the staircase. We had been doing the house for a minute, and one of the brothers came up and was like, he's like, hey man, this is my sister. Can she come to my room with me? And I was like, nah.
Gross.
Yeah, no, I know. I was like, I looked at him and I said, well, first of all, y'all don't look related. Second of all, I said, nah, man, no girls upstairs. He's like, bro, it's my sister. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. She don't need to go to your room. I was like, you know the rules. And he was pressing the issue, and he was like he was just being a dick about it.
USC kids, man.
And he tried to get by me. He tried it big time. He's like, do you know who I am? I said, you ain't the president, so no, I don't know who the fuck you are. And I kept trying to stop him. And then Matt happened to walk by, and he's like, everything cool? I was like, he's trying to bring this girl up. And Matt's like, hey, listen here, bro. Put his hand on his shoulder. Why don't you take a seat?
Hey, put his hand over his whole shoulder.
And he's like, you know the rules. No girls upstairs. Da da da. And the guy was like, all right. I'm like, bro. I mean, I know he big, but like, I've been trying to be cool with you. You being a dick.
So sometimes you got to be a 6'5" black dude.
Apparently, I was like,
hey, honestly, the craziest part of this video, I wonder how Ricky's gonna edit it. But at one point, he had his shoe off and his foot up here, and now he got his shoe on. That's wild.
Because
I can't wait for that.
I'm trying to put my feet up, but like,
yeah, it was like that. Look, yeah. Wild. I didn't even know it's changed. I said, you put a shoe back on and put it up.
Costume changes mid video.
He doing his Ray J. He had his hat this way. He had his hat this way.
hell.
And the shit was backwards. He had no glasses on.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, yeah, those UFC parties were pretty funny.
Those are fun.
They were fun.
That was a fun time period.
It was.
Bro, do you remember when Brandon Ingram just got drafted? He came to the party and we had to let him in through the back. Hey, he looked so faded. Like I don't know if he smoked at that time, but boy, I was like, this is a one tall, skinny, faded looking dude walking through here.
And funny enough, I didn't realize it was Brandon Ingram at first too. I looked at him and I was like, he looks familiar, but I was like, because this was probably his like rookie year,
2016.
He got drafted.
Yeah. I was looking at him like, this is a big ass dude. But I'm like, okay, probably like someone on the squad or something like that, and I just ain't seen him yet. And I looked closer, I was like, is that B.I.?
Another funny person we seen at the party once. I worked the front door a lot. I was working the front door. Creek came over. He was like, hey, some guy out here says he plays for the Lakers. And I don't believe him. He's not that tall. And so I go out to the front, and it's fucking Mac McClung.
Oh,
and I'm like, dude, he just signed the Lakers. And I was like, yeah, bro, that's him. He one of them. Watch out. Let him in. Like, what are you doing?
I know you were there. I'm not sure.
He's gonna jump over your ass, man.
Were you there that night? McLovin pulled up to one of the parties.
Oh yeah, on God.
No,
he used to pull up. He pulled up a few times.
Yeah, he pulled up a few times.
I was
like the first time he pulled up was crazy. McLovin pulled up. We was like, hey. We're
smoking a cigarette, talking to Creek like he know the name.
And he pulled up like mid-party, so we're like in full effect. Like, I'm roaming, I'm doing my thing. Yeah. Everyone, party's going smooth. And Creek and Rock just come up to me and was like, hey, we got a special guest coming in right now. We just gonna kick it right here in this middle room right here. So when he comes in, we're gonna call you. We'll probably take a little group pic or whatever. We'll just make sure he's hanging out and chilling. Do a little extra patrol in this area. I was like, all right, bet. I was like, who is it? He was like. He didn't tell me right away. He had just told me like, oh, it's like an actor or something like that.
I was like, he probably didn't even know his name.
Nah, he probably didn't. So I was just like, oh, all right, whatever. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. And they fucking bring him in, and I was like, nigga, is that
McLovin? He didn't get a name no more. He's just McLovin. That's how iconic the role was.
Is that the motherfucker?
Is that the motherfucker?
And he was chill as fuck, bro.
Yeah, he seems like
pictures with all of us,
like a cool dude.
sitting there just drinking and shit, like completely chilling.
You talking about the Mac McClung story reminded me of when I was working the Beyonce concert at the Rose Bowl, and DJ Khaled was walking through, and my supervisor, we were going over like how we're gonna go through the day. By the way, side note, I'm also gonna put this on blast.
Hey, on God, hey, go ahead. Hey, I already know what you're about to say too. Talk about it.
Our supervisor, cool dude. Supervisor was a cool dude. We're working coat and tie, so we're backstage, dressed up, whatever.
Looking fresh to death.
And the supervisor was like, by the way, if you see Beyonce, do not look her in the eye.
Don't look her in the eye.
We've already had to send 2 people home because they looked her in the eye and she complained.
He ain't never heard the story. Look, you see his face.
I was like, what?
Crazy.
Man, I said, how? Sorry, I love Beyonce's music. How much of a diva?
On everything.
Like that's some bitch shit. Because
I would have got sent home because I would have looked her in the eye like, Kalima. That's some
eyes. That's some bullshit. When I heard that, I got so mad. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna look in the eye because I want my money. But that's some bullshit. Who the fuck? Like, I know who you are, but like, you still just a person, bro. You ain't no fucking god. You fucking Medusa.
Ain't no god.
Like, who the fuck? Like, I got so mad. But yeah, so while he's talking to us, going through like the whatever the itinerary and shit, DJ Khaled happened to be walking. I don't know what. I had my back to the backstage. We're staring at the seats and shit. And for whatever reason, I just felt the need to turn around. I turn around, I see DJ Khaled walking up on his phone. And I was like, "Oh shit, it's DJ Khaled."
You should have knocked that phone out of his hand.
Now, I will say this is at the time when he had started.
Get you another one.
When he started doing his whole story thing, bless up, all that shit. And I found it annoying. Not the biggest DJ Khaled fan, like as a person or persona or whatever. Music wise, he's put his name on a lot of songs, but
I was like, don't get me started on that, man.
We don't need to get into all that, but he's put his name on a lot of great songs. Regardless,
shout out T-Pain.
Regardless, he walked up and my supervisor stopped him while he's on his phone. He's like, "Excuse me, you have a pass?" And he goes, "I'm the DJ." And then he goes, "You're the what?" And I stopped my supervisor Keep in mind, I didn't know this dude. We had new supervisors every time we worked, but I'm just trying to help him. I was like,
hey man,
hey yo, I was like, it's DJ Khaled. He's the DJ for Beyonce tonight. Like he's the main DJ. And he goes, oh, and DJ Khaled goes, thank you, bless up. I was so mad after that. I was like,
Ricky fainted. He said, oh.
No, I got mad. I was like, damn, you really say that, bro? That's annoying as hell.
I'm dead.
It's the same shit now with Dak Prescott. Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Says that shit in the locker room. Says that shit on the practice field. Says that shit
in the game.
Oh my god, it's so annoying, dude.
I love it.
Hell nah.
I love a catchphrase.
This shit kills. Yeah, DJ Khaled, Mac McClung, similar situations.
Mac McClung was cool.
Mac McClung seems like a cool dude.
There was another hooper that pulled it. Oh, what's his name?
Justin Anderson.
Yes,
I was about to bring that
one.
We pulled up and he was dunking on all the frat dudes. I was like, "Yo, what the hell?"
Kicking it in the frat house. I think his girls. It was somebody's girl being related to somebody or knowing somebody, and that's why he was at the house. But
he was in there.
He was out there like, serving,
legit dunking and hooping with the dudes. I was
punching shit.
Y'all are funny.
When I think of Justin Anderson, I think of the time where he got the ball smashed on his head by Morris. That was so disrespectful. He's looking at the ref like, you see that shit?
Yep.
Ref was standing there and all like,
he's like, did I see that? He's like, did I see that shit? Did he really just do that? Yeah, no, that's some cool people. Those were good times working at the US. I told my prep kids, they were talking about colleges and shit. And a couple of them, not like one of my girls' basketball players, she went to USC just as a student. She ain't playing over there, but I was like, just have fun at the frat parties, but be careful.
Watch yourself.
I was like, you better
watch yourself.
We've heard, we've seen.
We have seen nothing.
And honestly, that's why
the aftermath of shit.
Absolutely.
I was like, now while it was happening, we would hear the story and see the aftermath of the bullshit that goes on.
And I was about to say, to be real, that's a big reason why we are not down there nowadays. Like, they don't even be having parties and stuff like that nowadays from what I hear.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not how
they still do.
It used to be like every weekend they had a party or a register or something going on. It died down.
Sometimes three times a weekend. You have Friday party, Saturday tailgate,
I was going to say,
post game.
Or I was going to say, there'd be some weekends where it's like, Thursday we got an exchange. Friday we got this party. Saturday night we got this party. And then there was even random Sundays.
Like, I was like,
hey, do you remember when we were working for this house that Will Ferrell used to be a part of at USC? And these niggas promoted Tyga. Look. They promoted Tyga for being at the house for the party. He's gonna perform. So they sold tickets, bro. So we've worked at this house before, but last time we worked at the house, it was literally only me and Matt. They usually only sent two of us over there because their parties weren't big.
Hold on, let me say, this was a house that was not liked on the road.
Not liked, bro.
The other houses didn't talk with them.
Shit to them.
The school didn't fuck with them. They were trying to get them out. Like the problems that we're talking about, a lot of them came from this house.
Okay, yeah. Like, I know who you're talking.
So these
a lot of those problems
had this party. They promoted Tyga to be there, sold tickets. We're at the house working. People are there's a big ass fence. People are jumping the big ass fence to get into the party because Tyga's gonna be at the party.
I remember hearing
performing at the party.
Yep.
Everyone's hyped. They're like, Tyga this, Tyga that. It's packing in. My boss is letting people in. When they got tickets, let them in. Let them in. We're talking to the people in the house. We're like, yeah, how'd y'all know Tiger? Tiger, oh my God. That's how they said it. They're like, we knew Tiger from I
was like, you going undercover, brother? Tiger likes to pronounce our E's and our R's.
So they're like, yeah, we knew Tiger from someone we know somebody, and we gave them money to get Tiger to be here. Nigga, no contracts. No, nothing. They just gave money to somebody that said they knew Tyga.
But then they said they spent like 15 G's.
Bro,
like
15, yes. 15 G's just for the fucking appearance.
Like, not even for the whole party. Like, that was just for the appearance was 15
Paid
G's.
Some nigga. I wonder what nigga they paid. Because that nigga was like, y'all know Tyga? Yeah, let me see that bread. I'll get him for you.
Right.
So we're at the party. Everybody's getting unruly. They're like, man, what the fuck's going on? Where the fuck is Tyga at? And this bitch is in the party with her phone, and she's like, I was just on Instagram, and I seen Tyga, and he's in Dubai.
Hey, and then everybody started, like, checking, and everyone's like, yeah, man, he's not even out here, so. And then that's when word dropped. Like,
So the president of the house told our boss to tell us to clear the house out of all the people that were there,
Yep.
and to say that the Department of Public Safety, DPS over there in USC, that's who kind of controls all that shit, told us to tell everyone that DPS shut the party down and that we couldn't have it anymore, and we had to kick everybody out the house, and then we went home. And boy,
but wait, what's even crazier is that same night, I forgot what house it was, but they were supposed to have YG, but this is around the time that he released the FDT. So they were like, yeah, no, we can't bring you on campus. Like, I remember that was specifically like, YG is not allowed on campus right now.
That's
like,
some bullshit.
There were a couple of houses that were trying to book him, and they were like, no, like, you can't bring him on.
FDT, underline, exclamation point.
And then, but they had some. Who was it? Trinidad James or something like that?
Yeah, Trinidad.
So they had Trinidad. So they shut our shit down, and literally everybody from that party went to the party across the street to go see Trinidad James or whoever was performing there. Because they had that shit jumping, bro. That shit was crazy. Hey, but you know what's funny though? I remember there was actually a level of satisfaction that didn't go through from everybody.
I was so happy that didn't, bro. The amount of people that were at that party already.
And I knew that was going to be a fucking problem, bro. We didn't fuck with that house. Like, our bosses did not like that house. Like, that house brought us so many issues. Like,
that was DTD over at
there you go.
I know what house it is. I just wasn't saying.
I remember. I could not remember the house.
DTD over at USC. Fuck them.
And it was fuck them. And it being the house that the frat that Will Ferrell was in when he was in school, checks out. 100%. They idolize that man.
Yeah, they're probably so cool back then.
On everything.
Back then.
Yeah, when Will Ferrell was there.
Because like, nowadays, no sir.
Yeah, nah.
Yep, good times though.
No, great times.
Oh, man.
Learned a lot, saw a lot. It was great to experience it. I think that was the first time I working bartender there was the first time I was popping bottles like that, like champagne shower shit.
They say,
because at first, like, you know, I was pouring drinks and shit, but then the girl was like, "Can you just pour it, you know, in my mouth?" And I was like, "Nah, I can't do that." But then they were dancing on the bar, and the president was like, "Oh, you need to get them down." I was like, "I can't touch them," so I kept tapping their leg. I'm like, "Oh, you got," and then she just ignored me. I was like, "All right, now I'm gonna be an asshole." So I grabbed the bottle, popped that shit. Funny enough, the cork did hit her in the ass.
Oh, I thought you were about to say hit her. Nah, I was
about to say. I thought you were say that shit too. Hold up. Nah, you made her fall and shit.
It did pop up.
She fell off and broke her neck and got paralyzed.
And then I sprayed her, and she came down. But then everyone was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, over here." And I was like, "All right." So we started popping bottles.
Ricky became a celebrity that night.
It was fun.
I feel like everyone kind of had their moment when we was working the party.
That shit, I
feel like everyone kind of had their own little moment.
I loved bartending because but those were the times that I had the most fun.
Yeah, bartending, you knew you wasn't going to work all night. You was going to work for like an hour and a half.
And chilling.
Yeah, but those rushes were crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Everyone clamoring for the
everybody wanted the beatbox, man. Back in the. I swear to you, that was the first place I've ever seen beatbox.
Oh, for sure.
Like 2014, 2015, 2016.
I didn't even know why it came in boxes like that. I never knew that shit.
They weren't even like the beatbox you see now that you can buy at the store. Didn't even sell like that.
No.
They're big ass boxes with wine bags.
Yep.
And they used to pull the bags out and smack the fuck out them bags, boy. I tell you.
Boom! I'm like, God damn.
Like me in Vegas, brothers 21st.
On God.
Oh shit!
Those are cool times working. That's when I met your cousin Brandon. We were working.
Shout out my cousin Brandon. We're about to have a baby.
Yeah. Shout out to Brandon.
Little dude.
He's scrappy though.
We're journeying.
We're working the alley and USC basketball team at the time. We're walking through and I forgot the dude's name. 6'11" dude.
Hey, I used to laugh when they came through because especially back then.
Yeah.
Especially back then, guys were like, they're not even hoopers like that.
No, yeah, for sure. He was chill with us. He didn't say shit to us, but Brandon was like, "Hey, yo, man, y'all can't be back here. You know, y'all gotta go to the front." And then they're like, "All right, for sure." He goes, "The basketball players?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Fuck them up." He said, "I don't give a fuck."
Hey, they probably didn't even see him when he said that. They probably looked right past him, like, "Where's that ominous voice coming from?"
Oh man, yeah, great times. We talk about you didn't make it either. I was gonna talk about the grad party at Matt's house when we graduated high school.
I wasn't there. When I got back, y'all was done. That's it.
Literally done.
Y'all were all done. I got back. I was like, it looked like if you left on like a murder scene or something in a movie. Like everybody got killed in the house, and you show back up, and then everyone's just laid out. Like I was like, "Hey man, what's going on around here? Where my friends at? What's wrong with y'all?"
We were up for a minute. I'm gonna tell the story. I know I told it at your
He was
birthday.
in the dead, boy.
I told it at your birthday, but this story still blows my mind to this day. Shout out to Mike Peters. Right at the start of your graduation party,
Michael Peters.
We did Jaeger bombs because we're 17, 18 years old, and whatever.
No, they did Jaeger bombs.
I do Jaeger bombs.
I have never had a Jaeger bomb in my life. That shit does not sound good.
It was a group of. It wasn't bad. So for those who don't know what a Jaeger bomb is, you get a shot of Jaeger, you drop into a cup of energy drink. Typically, he dropped his phone. So over here creaking the.
I was like, let me go ahead and get down there and get this.
For those of y'all who don't know, you get a Jaeger shot, you drop it into a cup of like energy drink, typically Monster, and then you chug. That's a Jaeger bomb. And so we did that, and somehow, some way, Michael Peters defied the laws of physics because he drank his cup, looked in, and he said, "I didn't taste any alcohol." And of course, sure enough, they shot Jaegers in his cup with all the Monster gone. I don't know how it didn't mix. I don't know how it didn't come out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was wild. It was wild.
Like it was literally just the Jaeger. Like there was not a drop of
dark ass Jaeger in the shot cup and no Monster left in the solo cup. So I was like, "How the fuck did you do that?" And he goes, "What do I do?" I said, "You might as well just take the shot now."
Honestly,
like, fuck it. Like, what do you mean? That shit was funny. That was a great night. We had a lot of great times at your house back in the day,
man.
Funny enough,
used to be a spot for sure.
Your mom's birthday, even though Rocha kind of burnt that out with his speech.
No, one of the
what the fuck?
One of my favorite times, one of the funniest times, and it wasn't that funny in the moment, but now that we look back on it, we can laugh on it. There was a day. It was sometime like at the end of our senior year where everybody pulled up to the crib. It was like
Madden tournament.
It was like a Saturday or something like that. Everyone pulled up.
Maybe
we was in that house probably like 20 people deep, bro. Just chilling,
deep.
like legit, just chilling, like not doing
mouth
shit,
breathing.
And yeah, everybody left. I got hungry. Went in there to get some food. Nigga, cabinets were fucking clear. Nigga, there wasn't like anything easy to make, like anything that was instant, quick to make.
And sandwiches
gone. Like sandwich meat,
hot dogs,
gone. Chips were super. I had a whole bag of barbecue legs by himself. Like,
shout out Elias.
Shout out to Simone Holmes.
Wherever he's been at.
But like when and what pissed me off even more was my parents had just went shopping.
Shout out to Mr.
They had just
Mama
went
Hicks
shopping. Came in, everyone's because I mean at that time it was like, all right, like we're gonna be good hosts, we know how to host and shit, so come on, grab it, and we're a very welcoming family, come in, grab what you want, don't be asking me questions and shit. Like,
mind you though, I'm gonna throw this out there just because I'll say if we were in there, even if it wasn't 20, it was 15 deep. If we're in there 15 deep, that's probably like 12 people that weigh over 200 pounds kicking it. So
I was about to say, I was about to throw that out there. It was pretty much the O line and D line from Covina, like
from starters to bench,
and everybody in between.
Hey, and like y'all left, and I was like looking for something to eat, and I was like, "Damn, bro, I'm hungry." But I was like, "Wait,
this nigga
right now,
this nigga had a whole tumbleweed came through his kitchen."
My parents got home, bro, because they were not home. My parents got home and they were sick. They were like, "Nah, fuck that. Y'all got to start ordering food when y'all pull up." My mom was like, "Who was here?" And I like ran down the list. She was like, "Oh hell no!" Like, she was like, "Don't get me wrong, son. I love you and all your friends. Like you guys, like I don't mind that you guys hang out here. I'd rather you guys hang out here than out doing something stupid.
But y'all gotta buy your own food.
But y'all gotta order food or pitch in or something. Y'all can't just be eating us out the house every
eat them out the house."
Over. Shout out. And I told mom, I was like, I fully agree because I'm hungry too.
He said, I didn't get none of it.
Shout out Mr. and Mama Hicks. Funny story that I can bring up at your house. Well, two actually. We'll bring up the time Ruben was talking about your shirt.
Man,
thought that was kind of funny.
That was pretty funny.
We're all chilling in the backyard.
We're in the backyard. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting cold.
And then he grabbed something
I'm
out of
gonna
the backpack.
I'm gonna wear this blanket.
And he's like, I'll just use this blanket.
I'm gonna use this blanket. Nigga, that's my shirt.
He's like, damn, it's a big ass shirt.
I'm gonna use this blanket. I was like, Nick.
Sure remember that.
I was like, blanket. That's my t-shirt.
There was that one.
Because I remember I looked over, I was like, it's not even a blanket, dog. That's a shirt.
I know. As soon as he picked it up, I'm like, what's he doing with Toris' shirt?
Why has he got Toris' sweater?
He said, damn, it's a big ass shirt. There was that one, and then the other time would be when we found the homeless dude in the backyard.
That was so
No,
no,
it wasn't Rob.
We came back.
He was knocked out on the patio chair.
He wasn't homeless. He was just drunk and asleep.
No, he had a home. It was around the corner.
I'm fucking dead.
He was drunk, passed out in the back. We came back to pick something up, bro. When we came back, me and Matt walked to the. We went to go get drinks.
Yeah,
and we walked to the backyard to go into the garage to get the drinks, and we started walking by. I said,
and the funny part is, I didn't even see the nigga. Because I was so focused, because I was like trying to figure out, like, okay, let me see, like, what we got in here, like, because I was like, my head was like on the drink, so I wasn't even thinking about like what's in the backyard.
Head on the drink,
nigga.
Matt would have been dead. Matt would have been dead in the
I was in the garage, and I turned around, and this nigga Toris is like standing.
Yeah,
there.
I remember you were like,
anybody that's been to my house, when you come up my driveway, like where the house ends, where the house stops, that's where Toris stopped. And he was like peeking his head around. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
I remember seeing Toris stop and being like,
but I'm all the way in the garage, so like where the dude was at, I couldn't see him. I could just see like the back door or whatever, like the view, little shot of the driveway. Bruh, I'm like looking at Toris like, what is wrong? And I'm like, hey, what's wrong? And he was like, you don't see this? And I was like, what are you talking about? And I like peeked my head. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh hell no. And I called my parents right away. I was like, hey, do y'all know there's somebody on the drive, like sitting on your patio?
Is this one of y'all friends who needed a rest?
And my parents came up to the back door, and they didn't even I don't even think they opened the door. Like they just like opened the big door and was like, what the hell? And they ended up calling 911, like calling the police, and cops came and got him and all that.
That shit was
like,
crazy.
Dude didn't do nothing. Like he was literally just sitting in the chair on the patio, passed the fuck out.
We were just trying to make sure if he was drunk and not like sleep off high off some shit, wake up, start tripping or something. Like, you know, all that.
Like when the cops woke him up, the cop was like, do you know where you're at? He was like, yeah, I'm in my backyard. And the cop was like, no, we're
crazy.
Now, as someone who's been drunk in public,
someone else's backyard.
Nah, someone who's been drunk in public and I've wandered, I have never wandered nor passed out, and I hope it never happens, knock on wood. Because that is a crazy ass, that's some crazy ass shit, bro.
Man.
But speaking of, you mentioned rah-rah, that shit was funny too.
Rah-rah.
Yeah, Matt had a party once. So Matt lives near a 7-Eleven.
On the corner.
On a corner house.
On the corner.
So if you know anything about 7-Elevens, no, nothing normal go on at 7-Eleven past 12 o'clock. Like, people that be at 7-Eleven after 12 o'clock, if they're not partying, they out there partying.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that time we pulled up and dude from 7-Eleven was swinging on them dudes with a stick.
That was hilarious.
He swung the fuck out that stick too. I was like, oh my God, what'd they do? That was the old homie too. That was
OG. But yeah, we had the party, man. And we was at the party, and all of a sudden these dudes came up. These two white dudes came up. They was like, we here for the party. So we all chilling. But we didn't see them.
Yeah.
Like, we're in the party. These niggas over here at this part of the party. And someone's like, yeah, your friend, something.
Yeah, they came up to me and was like, hey, do you know them two dudes? And I was like, who? And I looked over. I was like, the fuck? Nah.
Look like straight Breaking Bad characters.
Meth. Like they weren't
methamphetamine.
Yeah, like they weren't dirty, but you can definitely tell that they were some tweakers. Like
tweakers.
100, they were like pretty clean cut dudes, but like I just took one look at them and was like, oh yeah, no, y'all got
scratching the meth bud.
That shit was funny. He said, hey, your homie out there, those dudes are smoking crack. And your homie's out there with
it's a whole different time.
No, but I'm saying it was the same. Wasn't it still the same dude? No. Oh, that's even worse.
The crack dude was a whole look.
Goddamn. See, this is why.
Yeah, I was about to say
corner house.
I was about to say corner house down the 2 blocks from a 7-Eleven. You see some shit.
But Joe,
you see some shit.
That driveway gate was needed.
Oh, right. Yeah, I was like, now you got the
Oh,
driveway
my
gate.
God.
Now it's like, yeah, stay your ass out.
Hell
Stay in the
yeah.
front yard. Get out.
Oh yeah, if you see our house now, it looks like a fortress compared to what it looked like before.
But you know what?
Ain't nobody getting in.
People showing up to the house unannounced. I think the grad party too. I think Evan had confiscated some drinks from some kids who we didn't know them. They weren't from Covina.
Yep.
They looked like they were 16 too.
Oh, 100%.
And they pulled
I
up,
wasn't
and
there.
Evan was like,
Nope.
"Who do y'all know here?" And they were like, "Oh, we're with the party, man. We got drinks." And Evan's like, "Yeah, y'all too young for this. I'm just gonna take that from y'all."
And that's fucked up because Evan's 7 feet tall. So
Yeah,
Evan,
you know, there was nothing.
Evan reached down and took them. They wasn't about to say shit to him. He took them bottles. They wasn't about to say
And
nothing
he's
to
like,
him.
and Evan told him to leave. I remember seeing him talk to them in the driveway. He's like, "Yeah, nah, y'all can't be here." And they left. Evan's like, "Got more
Same
drinks?"
voice.
Turn
Oh
that
my
shit in.
god, he's hilarious.
I remember there was another time, bro. We were having something, and it was some dudes that came through. It was probably like 3, 4, maybe 5 dudes that came through, and they couple dudes like one of them had a big ass bottle of Malibu.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of them had some
Bow.
cases, like 2 or 3 of them each had a case of beer.
Bow, bow, bow.
So like we was like, oh, who the fuck are these dudes?
I think I remember this.
And they were like, heard the party, pulled up, and we was like, yeah, nah, like this is like a private thing. But what's crazier is they were on their way to another party. Like they were just like kind of party hopping that night. And they were like, oh yeah, we was on our way to one down the street and we just decided to pull up at this one because we thought this one looked a little active. We was like, I mean, thanks, but nah, like this is some private shit. The party that they were going to was literally across fucking Vincent.
Oh,
Like on the other side.
Like across on like on Grove Center. No, not in that cul-de-sac, on Grove Center.
Oh, okay.
So like, if they would have made that left right there, the house was like right there on that little first side street right there.
Was that the ugly sweater party or something?
I think so.
I feel like it was one of them.
I think so. But yeah, they were like, oh yeah, no, we just
Very
party hopping
private.
tonight. We just saw the party and just thought it looked popping, so we decided to come through. And we
That
was
is
like,
so wild, bro.
we was like, we appreciate that because that showed us that we know how to we can throw a good party from the looks of it.
Little
like,
soiree.
yeah, but we was like, yeah, nah, dog, like I gotta go. And they was like, all right, and they literally left. Like they came in, dropped their drinks off.
Oh yeah,
and we're like
I
chilling for a
100%
minute.
remember
But then
this.
they ended up leaving like after we told them that.
Left the drinks.
And I think Evan mentioned it too. Like, hey, you guys want to take your drinks? And they're like, nah, we're good. We got more or something like that. We was like, oh, bet, all right.
I remember that.
This
and like 2 cases of beer.
Some crazy shit.
Like I was like, oh, okay.
That's wild, bro. The party, like, don't get me wrong, I've crashed parties before, but mainly at venues.
Yeah.
Like, you don't go to somebody's house. You don't know what these people are doing.
I was about to say, I definitely have a homie that was crashing weddings for a long time. That was pretty funny.
Back when I was in high school, I used to crash quinces.
Fucking iffy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was in.
Imagine seeing a 6'4" Nigerian dude crashing a bunch of weddings.
He's smiling and laughing.
Oh no,
never tell.
He's a great personality. Like it's not surprising at all that people accepted him, but it's just funny as hell because he would crash like the whitest of the white weddings. I'm
a little
like,
Jewish wedding and shit.
Yo, you're sticking out like a sore thumb in that bitch. And you don't know nobody.
Oh man, good times.
No, it reminds me of Iffy. Your cousin Marcus reminds me of Iffy.
100%.
For whatever reason.
100%.
Like I don't know why. Yeah, I was like, they're like the
goofy, that's
same
why.
person, bro.
And they both got the dreads and shit. Yeah, no, 100%.
Dreads.
Funniest story that I've ever experienced with you two specifically
Both of us.
was at Vaughn's house.
Hey, it was funny. I was gonna bring that up earlier, but like omit names and things.
Yeah.
Like, I remember went to that party and that dude got knocked out.
The knockout.
Former friend got knocked out.
Former acquaintance.
Your friend.
I knew a nigga, but I didn't know a nigga like that. No, I'm playing. But yeah, we went to this party. Our friend had a party, man, college party at like I guess technically like a Citrus College party. Yeah. Like a lot of the Citrus College football team was there at the time. A lot of the Citrus College dudes was cripping. They was cripping. They was claiming do-rock, and a lot of dudes from over there. And they had a team though. The team was nice. So they were at the party. They had the little running back dude walking around with the football always in his hand. Y'all remember that? Yeah.
I was going to say it was a lit night for sure.
It was a lit night. Great time, great people, chilling, and then man,
so it wasn't.
Everything was fun until it wasn't.
So the funny
they say it's all fun and games until it ain't.
I'll let you continue, but I will remember that you came up to me at some point when we got there in like the first hour or so. And you were like, "Oh shit, something's gonna happen tonight." And
yeah.
See, that's why you need to shut up.
And I looked.
Hey, I for sure was like,
it's always you predicting something.
No. Now I was aware of who we were surrounded by, But I was looking at Toris like, what do you mean by that? In my head, I'm like, well, everyone's cool here, so like, what does he mean? And he went, I'm gonna tell you later. And
but honestly, knowing the background of the situation at the time, you were 100% right.
Oh, I didn't.
You were 1,000% right.
Look, I heard grumblings on the streets about the situation, but I didn't know there was any truth to the claims that were being made.
Yeah,
I knew.
That's why I didn't try to trip.
It was a justified feeling. 100%.
No, absolutely.
The feeling was 100% justified.
He
just needs to shut up because there's so much shit that he's done that with where he's like, oh man, I already know some so-and-so's about to happen. And then it happened. And then we're like, bro, if you don't shut up.
Oh yeah, I speak shit into existence.
All the time.
Total OCS.
And it's all the BS.
I was
It's never anything good.
I was 100% in the dark when you said that. So I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. It was a dope ass night for the most part until the end. Party cops came.
Clearing the party out.
Party got shut down by the WCPD, and
you got shit else to do.
And yeah, not at all. And the homie Vaughn, because we all cool, he was like, "Oh no, y'all still chilling? Just go in the backyard. Cool. So we're chilling. You want to continue?
Was the party shut down?
Yeah, they shut it down. We were in the backyard.
Well, it got shut down, and then earlier in the party, some dude that came by and said some slick shit.
Not me.
Not slick shit, but said some slick shit to the associate and his girl, and I was like, When he said it, I was like, why he say that? See, now that nigga was tripping though. So the dude was like 6'7".
Please don't.
Had to do it.
He was like 6'5", 6'6".
He was a solid 6'6".
He was a legit 6'6".
He was a legit 6'6".
You just wanted to do that shit.
No, I always call that nigga 6'7". He just looked bigger than Matt at the time because he was like
a football player.
He looked like Fender with big shoulders. Yeah, he looked like fucking Calvin Johnson. Cause
Sean Oakman.
And so
not Sean Oakman, but looked like Sean Oakman. Kind of.
He also rubbed up on my friend over here prior to the situation.
Not if you brought that up. No. So what happened was that's not what. Don't make it sound like that. Nah, the dude was dancing with these two girls, and they happened to be in front of. It was Ruben and I. So this dude was dancing with these two girls. Like he was trying to get behind them, and then that wasn't working.
So he was like, "Come here, Ricky."
No. The girls were not feeling it. So then he got in front of them and started like twerking and shaking ass on them. And these girls were in front of me. And in my mind, I was like, I gotta get out the way. When the girls were still in front of me, I'm like, I'm not part of this at all. This ain't no fucking weird ass train going on. And I tried to move. My back was against this china cabinet that they had in the house. And my belt loop got caught on the fucking handle of the china cabinet. I was so mad because I'm struggling with this shit. It was a hook. And Ruben's like, what's wrong? And I said, I'm fucking stuck, dude. And Ruben, I've seen Ruben laugh hard a couple times. This is one of those times. He was red. He was gassed out laughing. I was like, bro, I'm so mad. And then the girls ran away from this dude, and he kept backing up and shaking ass.
He threw it on him like Stan Smith.
But this dude was backing up because he didn't feel the girls anymore. And I was like, oh, hell. And I'm still trying to get myself free. And I'm doing this for like 30 seconds, by the way. He backs up. And as he's backing up, I was like, oh, hell no. So I didn't want to put my hand out. It was going to look worse. I was like, oh, as he backed up, I threw my forearm and my elbow into his back. I was like, yo. And he turned around, stood up, and he stared me down. And I was like, nah, bro, don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. I don't play that shit. Fuck out of here. And he stared at me. And I'm still fucking with this hook. And I'm like, God damn it, bro.
And he probably thought he was about to pull some shit on him.
And then he walked away. And then Ruben was looking at me, still cracking up. And I'm like, I'm so fucking mad that happened.
So that's when we left the house to go outside because it was warm and shit in the house.
It was hot as fuck.
So everybody was outside. And I was with Ruby because Ruby was playing BP or something, bro. Yep. I remember.
Playing BP,
and I'm standing with Ruby, and she's playing the BP. And I'm like talking to her. And then my homies is right here around this area. So we talking to them, talking to Ruby, talking to the homies. And then like, when you can hear it, when you hear a scuffle, like feet moving and shit, you can hear it.
I was like way away from the situation.
Because we were not next to it. So I heard the scuffle. Well, I heard him say what he said.
Which was,
are we going to fuck tonight or what?
Yeah.
To my associate's girlfriend. And I had turned my head and I was like, who the hell just said that? And so that's when they kind of started arguing. They were kind of close. Now, when people are I've never understood like the push you off and I'm arguing with you to start a fight. Like I'm not gonna push you off.
You just swing it.
I'm gonna just start the fight. Like, why am I gonna push you off and give you the chance to react to that?
Yeah.
So they were scuffling. He pushed them off. Well, they got into like an arm thing. It was weird.
It was weird and it was fast as shit.
And you kind of heard him like push him off, and then our associate kind of stepped towards him to say something.
He said, "Hey man, I thought I told you."
I thought I told you, and he had his hand up.
Couldn't finish the sentence.
Shouldn't have told him. Should have showed him. Shouldn't have told him. Should have showed him. Because he put his hand up to say something, and that fist came across his face. That boy thudded to the ground so hard. It sounded like
onto grass, by the way.
On the grass. It sounded like somebody had a shot put and put it in a laundry bag with a whole bunch of clothes and just threw that bitch. It just boom, hit the ground.
Real talk, because I was probably about 30, maybe 40 feet away from the situation. I'm talking to a whole other group of our friends, and I'm sitting there watching. I have my back to the whole situation, but again, I heard the little scuffling. I'm like, "Ooh, what was that?" And as I'm turning, I hear, "Don't fucking touch me!" And when I completely turned, boom! I was like, "Oh!" But there was so many people right there. I was like, I'm not even about to run over there just because I'm like, not even that. I already saw because I saw Mike Vaughn's brother right there. He had already grabbed old boy.
I was already over there.
It was already separated, so like there was really nothing I could do. So I was just like over there sitting watching, like, oh shit!
All that shit happened. That was the fast. To this day, in person, that's the fastest punch I've ever seen.
Oh, 100%.
Honestly,
he was drunk
now,
as fuck too.
And anybody can judge me on this. Y'all can say what y'all fucking want. I'm over there, stand up. Nigga, I am 6 foot on a good day.
6 foot.
I'm 6'1" of those.
6'1", 6'2", maybe.
I wasn't about to fight that big ass nigga. I saw my friend get knocked out with one punch. I was like, shit, let me go. You get away from my friend. Get your ass up. Get your ass up, nigga. Get away from my friend.
So in my head, because me and Toris were next to each other.
Oh my god.
Me and Toris standing next to each other. The shit happened in front of us, maybe like 5 feet away, 10 feet away. And I was like, oh shit. And in my mind, I was like, fuck, dude. I said, I don't want to fight him either, but I can't let him stomp this dude out either. Now, in hindsight, I'm glad I didn't have to do anything because of what we know now.
Right.
But at the time, with him being our friend at the time, I was like, ooh, I can't let this happen. In my mind, I was like, I'm just going to try and tackle him, which is stupid because he's a football player. And I hope Toris helps me. That was in my mind, but I didn't have to do shit because Vaughn's brother for sure grabbed him as fast as shit.
Killed me.
Vaughn's brother's face?
He was like, one boy hit him. He was like, oh god.
Hey, he's actually pretty funny.
Oh, bro, he's funny as fuck.
And Mike,
he's funny as fuck.
I haven't seen him since that party.
For context, last time I was on the phone with Vaughn, Mike popped up, and I was like, "Oh, okay, shit, talk yourself." Hey, that nigga lost hella weight, low key.
I bet he did.
I was gonna say, for context, Mike is another big ass dude,
bigger than me though, for sure.
6'8"
at the time.
What? Mike? Hell no.
Nah, he was like a solid 6'3", 6'2".
Mike, he not that tall.
I thought Mike was
Vaughn's like 6'3", 6'2". Mike is like your height, bro.
He was just strong.
Oh yeah, he's
strong.
big body
motherfucker. He grabbed that dude fast as shit.
Oh man,
escorted him out,
bro. We were crying afterwards. We were absolutely
man.
No, the funniest.
Then we went out afterwards. We went outside afterwards, and I was looking at the girl like, bitch. Hey, I was looking at his girl because, like, bitch.
No. The funniest shit after that happened, dude was down on the ground for like almost a minute. Toris tugging on his jacket, being like, "Hey man, get up. You all right? You all right? Get up." And then it took him a minute. He finally stood up, and the first thing he yelled was, "Oh fuck, you're gonna fucking hit me while I'm fucking talking to you." And he tried to charge after him, and we all stopped him.
I was like,
he gone.
I was like, hey, you had enough.
Hey, he was like, no, where he at? I was like, I don't think you want to know the answer to that question.
I was like,
you had enough.
I was like, nah, bro, he gone. Like,
see, and
hey, I will say they got him out fast as fuck after he hit that nigga. Like, they got him out fast.
I'm saying this one to the camera. This is also, I hate to say it, if you getting cheated on or something by somebody, don't go get mad at the extra person. They don't owe you shit. They don't owe you no respect. You better go talk to your partner and what the fuck they doing. Don't talk to that nigga. You better talk to her or talk to him. You talk to her, talk to him. Whoever your partner is, talk to him. Don't talk to the extra. They didn't do nothing wrong. They was trying to get something. and
was-
your motherfucking partner.
Hey, I was about to say, even if they knew you was in a relationship, you still had to say yes at some point. So
Yup.
yeah.
That's for sure the craziest story I've witnessed with y'all specifically. I know Ruben and Esteban were also there. Ruby was there. It was a big ass.
Yeah, I was about to say that was a huge party.
That was a big ass. That was a dope
It is,
ass
huh?
party.
Like, even after we kicked everybody out, there was still like 20 or 30 people there.
Dope ass party until that happened. Now it's just a funny story. Y'all got anything else? Last thing to say to the camera? Last thing to say to the people?
Fuck the Raiders.
He said, "Fuck the Raiders." I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. My associate is calling me from out here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, I for sure got to go pick up my stuff from the front desk. So.
All right, y'all. It's been another episode of Slick Talk Real Combos. We're on the road. We out here in
Shout
Philly
out Marquise from Philly
with the homie Toris, the homie Matt. We're gonna be heading out to his family soon. Flyers game today, Eagles game tomorrow, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace out.
Peace.